Welcome back, Devils fans, and our New Jersey Devils have defeated the St. Louis Blues at the Prudential tonight by a score of 4-1, and what a beautiful performance it was. A beautiful performance indeed. Cheers to all the Devils fans. We're going to go on a 10-game heater and make the playoffs, baby. Let's go. I don't really think that, but I'm always happy to see a Devils win. Some morale boosting for the team. Tyler Toffoli is packing his bags as we speak, getting ready to head on a jet to an undisclosed location. But the Devils win tonight, and they win big 4-1. And I thought the Devils absolutely dominated gameplay that first period. We were all over them. 16 shots to 5. I thought we were going to run away with the victory tonight. I thought Jack could have had a hat trick alone in the first 10 to 12 minutes. He had a lot of good chances, just couldn't finish one there. But absolutely great first period for the boys. And I thought a telling quote from, is it Lee or Leah Hextall? She was talking about a conversation she had with Fitz regarding the goaltending. And he said something along the lines of, a goaltender's my number one priority. And then he said something about, I have to manage the confidence of my two young netminders, Dawes and Schmid. As if that was like a reason to not go get a number one goalie because you're tending to the feelings and emotions of your two existing goalies. Is this a joke? This guy is the gift that keeps on giving. I hate to keep kicking his back in, but he just makes it so easy and just keeps giving these layups. Managing the confidence of your goalies, so that's why you've been inactive all season long and didn't get a real goalie because you didn't want to hurt someone's feelings. Pathetic, shameful, #fire Fitz forever and ever. And let's just start off with the scoring in this game at 13:24. At 13:24 of the first period, Timo now playing right wing in the absence of Toffoli. It took Tyler Toffoli leaving the team for Timo Meyer to get on the right wing. He did not get any power play time on the first power play, but on the second power play, he was out there on the first unit. And at 13:24, on a beautiful backhand, he's parked out in front. He cleans up the trash.
Give me fuel, give me fire, give me that which I desire.
Timo is the least of my worries on this roster. I've defended him against the haters all season long. Timo cleaning up the trash on the power play, giving the Devils the 1-0 lead at 13:24. And then a mere 2.5 minutes later, at 16:04, Timo in the slot.
Give me fuel, give me fire, give me that which I desire.
Stop hating on Timo. Stop hating on Timo Meyer. Giving the Devils a 2-0 lead. That is how it ended after one period of play. 2-0 Devils. A 2-goal period for Timo Meyer on the right wing. I've been shouting from the mountaintops all season long. Put Timo on the right side. As if it was some, crazy notion to put him on the right side where he made his whole career and why he got paid the big bucks from the Devils. Timo on the right in the absence of Toffoli. 2 goals in the first period. I would say pretty wise and obvious decision by the New Jersey Devils coaching staff tonight. And then we go to the second period. Saad gets a nice little rebound off a shot that hits the post. Buries it at 9:03, giving the Blues their first goal of the game, cutting the lead to 2-1. And then at 16:40, off a nice little shot in the slot, Timo does it again for the hat trick. Show your respect. Timo Meyer, get the hats on the ice. Timo has done it. Throw all the hats. Timo Meyer with his first hat trick as a New Jersey Devil. Phenomenal outing for Timo Meyer. Everyone stop hating on this man. He is here for a long time, and he's here for a good time. Timo Meyer with the hat trick. Giving the Devils the 3-1 lead. And that is how the second period ended. It looked like Timo was going to get his fourth on the empty net, but it was not in the cards. Instead, he picks up an assist on the Eric Hall empty net goal. Timo Meyer with a monster night, 3 goals and 1 assist for 4 points. And the tears of the Timo haters, the tears are delicious. The tears of the Timo haters are absolutely delicious. A monstrous 4-point night, as I've said all season, not to make excuses, but I believe he was playing injured for a good amount of time after he returned to the lineup. He was misused on the left side instead of the right. He was not getting power play time. And when you use this man effectively where he belongs on the right side and give him power play minutes, he will produce. He's an absolute bull. He's a force to be reckoned with. And he is here for 7 more years, friends. Timo Meyer. It was Timo time tonight at the Rock. I'm very upset I didn't go to the game. One of my buddies called me at like 5:15 and was trying to go to the game, and I told him I have a ban after the Calgary game. I attended in person. I said I will not return to the Rock until the Devils get a goalie, and I will stick by that. And I said, sorry, I can't do it. I'm very upset now that I didn't get peer pressured by him to go, because I would have loved to throw my hat and coerce others to throw their hat. I've talked about this before. It's a pet peeve of mine during a hat trick when people sit there and they're like, I'm not going to throw this hat. It was $25. If you're at a game and a hattie is scored, you launch that shit onto the ice as far as you can. No excuses. I don't care if you just bought the hat. You throw that shit on the ice and show your respects. Devils win 4-1. Monster game. In case there was any questions, let's go over some game stats first. Shots on goal, Blues with 24, Devils with 33. Blues beating us in the faceoff circle, 52.5 to 47.5. Blues 0 for 3 on the power play. Devils 1 for 2 on the power play. Blues with 7 hits, the Devils with 5. My God, 5 hits in a game, 7 hits? What has happened to our great sport of hockey? Blues with 15 block shots, Devils with 17 block shots. Blues with 6 giveaways, Devils with 7 giveaways. Blues with 7 takeaways, and the Devils with 15 takeaways in a beautiful outing at the Rock. Getting 2 points we desperately needed. Again, we're so far out of it, but just got to keep playing and winning and hope you can make it interesting down the stretch. It's all we could hope for. On the eve of the trade deadline, where we will see Tyler Toffoli shipped off to the highest bidder. Very upsetting for me, but it's a necessary component of the season. Toffoli to be sold off. And the 3 stars of the game. The third star from the Devils with 2 assists, number 18, Andre Palat. And the second star, also from the Devils, with 2 assists, number 13, Nico Hischier. Who's going to be the first star? Who's it going to be? And the first star from the Devils, with 3 goals and an assist, number 28, Timo fucking Meyer.
Give me fuel, give me fire, give me that which I desire.
What a night! What a night! What a night. I am pumped for Timo. Hopefully he goes on a tear for the rest of the season, takes those good vibes right into the playoffs or his summer vacation, and comes back next season revigorated and rested and ready to play at the caliber we expected from him for a whole season. Hopefully stays healthy, and Timo's a force. This is the man we paid the big bucks for. This is why we brought him in. He is a special player, and when he's used properly, he has shown he is a force. He is a force. So a huge game for Timo. 2 points for the Devils. And the ride continues. The ride continues. Unfortunately, let's look at the scoreboard here. Unfortunately, the Flyers beat the Panthers. As if Panthers can't do us any favors. Flyers beat the Panthers, and so we're still way outside looking in. 66 points, the Flyers with 74. But Detroit and Tampa Bay with 72. So a game in hand on Tampa. 6 points. It's just such a hard battle. Look, I can't rope myself into believing it's going to happen. If it happens, I have hope and faith. I love the boys. I'm going to watch every game. It's just such a long shot. It would be completely ridiculous and quite frankly fucking awesome if somehow we squeak into the playoffs. And I believe it would be the biggest comeback to get into the playoffs with this many points behind this late in the season in NHL history. So essentially that's what we're looking at here. We're looking at the team to pull off NHL historic comeback. But, you know, why not us? Why not us? Beautiful game. Beautiful, beautiful game. These are victory beverages. And let me know what you guys thought in the comments about the game tonight or anything else Devils related. As always, were you a Timo hater? Have you walked it back? Are you ready to experience Timo time? Are you ready to ask for forgiveness and join the Timo time bandwagon? Or are you still going to talk smack in the comments? Timo Meyer is a talent, and he's ours. And when you put him on right wing, magical things can happen. Magical things. Who scored the first goal tonight, guys? When was the last time that happened? How often has that happened on the season? The Devils getting the first goal was just Timo time all night. And nights like this are special. It's a shame that we weren't more in the playoff race because it would have felt that much more special. I still freaked out as if like the game mattered when we won or during the game when we were scoring and things. You know, but a late season Hattie for Mr. Timo Meyer. And now we have to bring that energy Saturday afternoon against the Canes. Saturday afternoon against the Canes is going to be a big test. And then we have the Rangers on Monday. I mean, if we could somehow win those next two games and go on, and be on a 3-game winning streak with the next two being against pretty good teams in Carolina and the Rangers, that would be something quite special. You know, and then maybe they'll pull me back in again. But it's just so hard now. I've just been deflated, and I've already started grieving. I'm still in early stages of grieving, but I suppose the final stages won't come until mathematical elimination, which might not be for quite a while, considering how it's all playing out. But amazing night for the boys. Amazing night for Timo. Our organization, I believe, is still in very much different levels of dysfunction. Very curious to see what Fitz does besides sell Toffoli off either tonight or tomorrow. I'll be coming back with some videos about any moves we make or don't make. I don't expect much aside from the Toffoli thing, honestly. Maybe a couple small-time deals. I don't think anything crazy is going to happen. But Toffoli will be moved. And, oh, yeah, there was rumors about the Rangers trying to get Toffoli. I'll tell you this. This I will tell you. And some of my friends disagree with me. I don't give a shit what the Rangers are offering. I am 1,000%. I am not even entertaining trading Tyler Toffoli to the Rangers to strengthen their roster for a potential Stanley Cup run. I am not even considering it. I think the notion is completely absurd. And the thought of Tyler Toffoli potentially raising the cup in a Rangers jersey makes me want to barf. Something I have no interest in, do not want to see, so I certainly would not even entertain that trade outside of in some crazy world if they were offering like triple the amount of assets of other teams. And I don't see them ever doing that. And so to me, it's a moot point. I would never deal with them in a situation like this. But, yeah. Do you guys expect to see any other deals? Let me know in the comments what you would like to see us do on deadline day. Do you think we miraculously land the goalie we've been in desperate need of for 3 months, or we wait till the summer? I mean, because I don't think the season's being salvaged now, so there is no urgency. However, I would rather grab a goalie now because other teams might be in the same mindset, and if goalies come off the board, our choices may get dwindled down, and we won't have our pick of the litter. But let me know in the comments. Deadline day is coming. Toffoli's going to be gone. Devils win big. 2 big games coming up. And that's it, guys. And that is all she wrote. Like, comment, subscribe, and all that jazz. Until next time, friends, let's go Devils.